Alright guys, actress, model, and TV personality Pamela Anderson is coming out with a memoir. What do we know about this book so far? What is the story behind it? If someone checked out this video and knew literally nothing about Pamela Anderson, what is the basic summary of her life, and what can we expect her to talk about? Sometimes a memoir is not what people think. Sometimes it's a lot more focused on one subject than you'd expect when you're expecting it to be about just the person. And also, when is this thing coming out? In this video, I'm going to do what I can to answer every single one of these questions and more to the best of my ability. My biggest reference, which we're going to go over, is the Audible description. But just so you guys know, there are affiliate links in the description. If you guys buy anything through those links, like maybe this book, then I get commission, which helps me build this channel and keep making these videos. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, and I want to make self-growth normal, because people shouldn't have to look this information up. It should just be mainstream knowledge. If you agree, then please make sure to smash that like button. So they start this whole shebang jig with a I'm at the biggest loss for words I've ever been in my entire life. Times 10. A micro poem? I don't know what that is. To live and dream, it's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. To live and dream is a wicked dance. My dreams often come true. A curse and a blessing. What is that? Like, it almost suggests having your dream come true is not what you expect it to be. Pamela Anderson's blonde bombshell image was ubiquitous in the 1990s. Discovered in the stands during a Canadian football game, she was quickly launched into superstardom, becoming Playboy's favorite cover girl and an emblem of Hollywood glamour and sex appeal. Yet the Pamela Anderson we think we know was created through happenstance rather than careful cultivation. Love Pamela brings forth her true story, that of a small town girl getting tangled up in her own dream. This last part further enforces that once you want something, you may not know what you're in for until it happens. In all the books that I've checked out on success, this is not a normal topic. It just isn't. It reminds me of, there's some quote from Jim Carrey about like, I wish everyone could become famous and rich just to realize that it's not all what you think it is. Growing up on Vancouver Island, the daughter of young, wild, and unwittingly stylish parents, Pamela lived a hard-scrabble childhood, but developed a deep love for nature, populating her world with misfits, apparitional friends, and injured animals. Alright, talk about imagination. Injured animals? This is not what I thought her childhood would be like. I thought it would be like, I don't know, cheerleading and fashion and I don't know, stuff like that. Especially with her stylish parents, although unwittingly. But that's something else to look forward to with the book. Eventually overcoming her natural shyness, Pamela's restless imagination propelled her into a life few can dream of. From the beaches of Malibu to the coveted scene at the Playboy Mansion. Fun fact, probably well known by most who know her well. Pamela Anderson has appeared on 14 Playboy covers, more than anyone else in history. As her star rose, she found herself a fixture of tabloid fodder. At the height of an era when paparazzi tactics were bent on destroying a person's image and self-esteem. I can only imagine the stories we're gonna hear about the paparazzi. Tabloid writers and editors, etc. in Love Pamela. Pamela forged ahead with grace, finding sanctuary in her love of art and literature, and emerged a devoted mother and activist. Now, having returned to the island of her childhood after a memorable run starring as Roxy in Chicago on Broadway, Pamela is telling her story, a story of an irrepressible free spirit coming home and discovering herself anew at every turn. With vivid prose and interspersed with bursts of original poetry, Love Pamela is a pensive, layered, and unforgettable memoir. This is beautiful news, the thing about becoming a devoted mother and activist. It's truly a happy ending, and I'm sure that her story is still going on strong. Anderson is 55. Only 55, might I add, which is a very common age for someone to be publishing a memoir. But this just begs the question, when does it come out? Love Pamela comes out in all its respected formats, Kindle, Audible, hardcover, and CD on January 31st, 2023. So mark your calendars, folks. That is what we know so far about Love Pamela, the memoir by Pamela Anderson. Are you guys excited for this thing or what? Please let me know in the comments below. I will be reviewing this book, and I will make sure to put a link to that review in the description when it's out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I don't get why people watch this far into my videos and they don't subscribe. But if you have subscribed and you want to turn it up just a notch and turn on that notification bell to get a notification whenever I drop new videos, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You can find me everywhere, and I'll see you then.